I was kind of spooked about like driving and stuff, and I never really wanted to drive, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I was just kind of scared to drive because I never really would pay attention. I didn't pass my driving test the first time, but I got it the second time and I felt so cool. And I was driving, my hands were shaking. Maybe confidence, I don't know, but it puts a lot of responsibility on me because I'm always late, always. I have first-on resource, so I'm always late, and I have to hurry up and drive, and I have to try and make it because I live out so far, and I don't know. It's cool because you see like kids that don't have cars, you're like, oh, you want to ride? But yeah, it makes me feel kind of cool, and I don't know. I feel good that I don't have to stay on campus anymore. I feel like I wouldn't say more confident. Well, okay, yeah, I'm more confident, but a lot of the things I do for me. Like when I was younger, like maybe sophomore, freshman, I cared a lot about what other people thought of me, and that really put me in a weird mood. But now, like at the end of my junior year, I realized that, I need to make myself happy. And if someone doesn't want to be around me because of who I am, then it's okay, because as long as I'm happy, then I'm happy. I like to make people laugh. I've been through a lot of hard stuff, like, in my life that I don't want to define me, So I try to surround myself with people that care about me and that I care about too. I don't want to be someone's last choice, I want to have like a mutual friendship. I don't want me to try harder or for them to try harder. I want it to be 50-50, because it sucks when you're in a relationship with a friend and like you can just see that they really don't care. So, and then with teachers, it just depends on them. Well, I don't mean like that, but like many of the teachers here, they have really cool personalities and I can vibe with, because I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of people I can talk to. And so I feel like with teachers, if I'm doing well in the class, then it's okay. Usually if I'm not doing too well, we're probably not going to be very tight. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like Mr. Duncan, for example, he's really funny, and I've had him for 3 years straight, I think. And then the new social studies teacher, Mr. Schmidt, he's funny, and this is gonna sound so nerdy of me, but he plays Pokemon too. We were talking about it, and we thought that was kind of cool. Mrs. Carroll I have for English, she's amazing, so understanding. I'd have some conversations with her if I was going through some stuff, and she really is a really good person. So I like that. Genuine people. I guess genuine teachers. Well, first rule, face-to-face. You have to talk to someone face-to-face, because calling is the second best, but with text, things could be misconstrued. So if you really need to get something out, talking to your friends is key, because if not, it's just gonna keep on bottling up and it's just gonna explode, and you're really gonna not be happy. So that's what I say. Communication is very important. And so even with I'm not doing too well in a class, I know when I was younger, I was oh, okay, whatever, I don't really care. But now I realize that I need to pass, I need to do well in my classes. So I talk to my teachers and I try to get engaged, because they like to see that, And I guess that also adds to why I can vibe with teachers, because if they help me and they see that I need the help and they're really cool about it, then yeah, if I need help, I need help. I like English a lot because of Mrs. Carroll, and the people I have in my class are really fun and cool. One of my best friends, John Michael, he's in that class. So we were in the same English class last year, so we kind of have grown really tight. So English is really cool. I really do like that. And I do like newspaper too, because I really like writing. I slack off a lot. But I do like to write. I do. It's just the motivation key is not always there. But I like it because there's so many different aspects, like design, writing, pictures, just all that cool stuff. So I really like that. Typically any class that I'm doing well in, I like. I've never really liked math, but I'm doing pretty good this year. So I'm oh, okay. I'm oh, yeah, whatever. I was a floater before I knew who I was, because I've had a lot of people tell me oh, you fell off the face of the earth. I'm well, yeah, because I realized that not everyone there's a lot of people that I don't need. And I don't mean in a mean way, it's just they don't support me in any way, so I don't need them. I pretty much have my friends like together, but my dad, when he would see a bad friend, he would know, and he was really good at that. And I would always used to be like really ticked off at him when he would tell me like, "I'm not a good person." I'd be like, "But you don't know them." But like, the more I listen to him about that, and the more I see, I'm like, okay, I see where my dad's coming from. He's really good at reading people, so I really appreciate having like a second opinion when it comes to people.